My car stopped while driving in the middle lane on the freeway with ongoing traffic, part 2. So I was saying that the truck, it stopped on the side of us and it saved us a little bit of time, from potentially getting to an accident. I thought he was gonna stay there. Like, I don't know. I was just like, somebody saved me. So for whatever reason, I thought he was gonna stay there. But he ended up saying that he was just gonna like move our what is this? Lord forgive me. Hold on. He said he was gonna move our side view mirrors so he can drive past us slowly. So at this point, I was getting a little bit, more worried because I'm like, oh gosh, like I'm just like, somebody save me. So I'm like, I was sad that he was leaving because he was kind of aiding to stop that traffic because the truck was so huge, everybody could see that. So at this point, my oldest son was kind of like catching on. He was still confused because he's seen that we were like a little bit like panicked, and I realized like, okay, calm down a little bit. So I, was consoling him, like, no, it's okay. I was like, your car just stopped, whatever. Whole time in my head, I am losing my mind because I'm seeing cars and I'm just hoping, like, they literally at the very last second would swerve at the last second. So I'm just like clenching up, just like, getting ready for the worst to happen. Let me tell you, this is God, like through and through. Like, this is God. Like, I was calling on Jesus' name and he came through. So I already know that's who I owe all of my thanks and praise to in this situation, in every situation. So fast forward about 15 minutes later, yes, 15 minutes later, I called the police again, and I'm like, now I'm a little bit more panicked because I'm like, I don't know how much longer every car is gonna pay attention, because it's the holiday, late at night. You don't know, and we're like far from home, so we're not really familiar with this freeway. And this time, I just kind of like wanted to stay on the phone, so I'm like, we're telling her like, this is serious, like, please make sure that they're on their way. We have kids in the car, and she's like, calm, trying to calm us down. It's not really working. It's a rough situation. So about 5 minutes from the second police call, the police did come. They were like with the sirens on, swerving, making all the traffic stop, and they ended up like bumping us off the like pushing our car off the road to the nearest parking spot or whatever. Throughout that whole thing, we were in the middle. Like I said, we were in the middle of the freeway with ongoing traffic. Car stop, would not turn on at all. I would say it was maybe about like 10 swerving cars. Like, that was like absolutely the crazy. It was so random, and I was telling my husband, I'm like, I don't trust that car anymore. Like, even if we get it fixed, whatever, like, I have beef with that car. Like, that is not my car anymore. I'm just so done with it. Part 3 is coming.